सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपादं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तूटकं वातिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिम्। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः भगवान् बादरायणः। We will read the last shlok, 100th shlok, page number 294. दुर्दर्शमतिगम्भीरम् अजं साम्यं विशारदं बुद्ध्वा पदमनानात्वं नमस्कुर्मो यथा बलम्। दुर्दर्शमतिगम्भीरम् अजं साम्यं विशारदं बुद्ध्वा पदमनानात्वं नमस्कुर्मो यथा बलम्। इति गौडपादाचार्यकृता माण्डूक्योपनिषत्कारिकाः सम्पूर्णाः। ओम तत्सत्। See, in this, there are three kinds of namaskar. Three kinds of namaskar have been said. So, the three kinds of namaskar, do you remember? I had told you earlier also that there are three kinds of namaskar. First is Tattva Nirdeşatmak Namaskar. That is also called Swarupatmak Namaskar. Second was Ashirvadatmak Namaskar. And third was Namaskaratmak Namaskar, to do Namaskar. First was Tattva Nirdeshatmak or Swarupatmak. Second was Ashirvadatmak, to give Ashirvad, we do Namaskar, to take Ashirvad. And third is Namaskaratmak, only for doing Namaskar, where Nama word is used. So here, this one is, he has Gaudapadacharya ji, Karikakar, has offered Namaskar to this Pad only in this. padam, to this pad. Pad of what? Brahma padam. Swarupatma namaskar he has done. So namaskar is meant to express our humility. When knowledge is taken with humility, even while giving knowledge also, that humility expresses. Even while in the sansar also, when we are expressing that knowledge, then that humility expresses. The way, in whatever way we take the knowledge, that thing expresses in the world. If we are very haughty while taking the knowledge, arrogant or critical, in the sansar also, while we are expressing, these things will come. So how much knowledge is taken is not important at all, but how that knowledge is taken, that should be seen, and that should be our goal, that how are we taking that knowledge. So with humility, here see in this humility, we can see his humility through his namaskurmaha yathabalam. He is offering his namaskar, and also after this, three Mangalacharan has been done. All of them are Namaskar. Namaskar only. We'll see that today and we'll try to complete it. So here, you can surrender once, humility increases. When humility increases, the grasping of the truth also increases. Otherwise, there is in the grasping of the truth, there is one gap that uh, gap is made by the absence of humility. Once we have a lot of humility, this gap naturally decreases, and you have that grasping power for the truth, because this is not easy. So now you can surrender without any doubt. It is the mother of all virtues, like ahankar is the mother of all the vices. Similarly, humility is the mother of all the virtues. So here humility, he will do more. Who has got humility will do more of jap, more of puja. He will have more of friends. He will have more of knowledge also. So it will make his personality fly high and high once he has got this humility. So Bhagwan Bhashyakar has written a text called Shatpadi. Shatpadi, in which he has done a lot of Vinay Prarthana. So we also should have this bigger truths, subtler concepts are opened only with humility. Once we have this humility in our heart, then everything becomes clear in our mind. Otherwise, it does not. So humility is not only external, but it is also internal. It comes in the mind also. By what? When we start dropping our will, when we start dropping our obsession, when we start dropping our ideas, our notions, our insistences, when we drop it, then this knowledge automatically starts coming up through inquiry, because the purity is there in our heart. So grace of the Lord doesn't come unless we start increasing our humility little by little. And this word, namaskurmo yathabalam, this is expressing his humility. So before stuti, before also stuti was there. Before the text started, if you remember, we had started it with stuti. Ending also is with stuti. So we have to remember that in between also, whatever was done was stuti only, because both of them, both the starting and the end, both of them have this tuti only. So let us see. Now, namaskurmo yathabalam. I am offering my namaskar yathabalam, as is my Shakti. So I am offering my namaskar. To whom am I offering that namaskar? Padam ananatvam, which does not have manyness. To that pada, which is not having manyness. When are you offering? Budhva. Budhva. After having known that padam, I am offering my namaskar. All this was to know only. All the karika, all the ups and downs, all the gymnastics was done only to know that padam. So after having known that padam, I am offering my namaskar. This is what he's saying. Now come to the first line. Durdarsham ati gambhiram ajam samyam visharadam. So it is what that padam, which is very, very difficult to know. Durdarsham means very difficult to know. It is not very, very easy. Why? Why it is not easy? Because our mind is not very subtle. Our mind is very gross. It will run outside. And that is why this becomes very difficult. So rag and dvesh, all of them, that crystallizes, and that is why it becomes very, very difficult. When my mind has to become very subtle and go in, it will go out. It becomes external. So it is very difficult to understand. So abhyas we did of what? Abhyas we did of the unreal things and the people, the situation, the sansar, the body, everything is very, very real. And that is why this makes this knowledge very durdarsha. It makes this knowledge very difficult. Whenever this should be a practice, whenever I see my body or my face in the mirror, every time, whenever I go and see my body or my face in the mirror, I should think it to be unreal because this was not my Swaroop in the last birth. This was not my Swaroop before 15 years. I have changed completely. After 15 years again, we will change. We will have another Swaroop maybe. So as a tree is taken care by its own prarabdha, similarly this body will also be taken care by the prarabdha only. As much as fruit of actions are there through this body, I will exhaust and later on I will leave this body. Will disidentify with this body. Later on, when somebody tells also that this was your body, see, you identify with that, get attached to that, I'll say no, this is not my body. We only will say there will come a time when we leave this body, we are around that body for around 13 days, and at that time we'll see our body and we'll say no, I disown this body, this is not my body. So to disown our own body from time to time, this should be our habit as a sadhak. Disown the father, mother, brother, sister, the relatives, the money, the house, everything from time to time. This should be our habit as a sadhak. Continuously disowning things should be my habit. Otherwise, this gyan will become very durdarshan. This is the problem. Only because of this, gyan becomes very durdarsha. Durdarsham ati gambhiram. Very, very deep. It is very, very deep. And it is ajam samyam. Ajam means what? It is without birth. It is causeless. We will see this. Samyam, equal or one, you can say. Visharadam. Visharadam means very pure. This word had come earlier also. This Visharadam, pure. Having known this Buddhva, Padam Ananatvam, which does not have manyness in it, Namaskurmo Yathabalam, I am offering my namaskar as my capacity is. So he is offering his namaskar to the Pad. So it is Swarupatmak Namaskar. Swarupatmak Namaskar. Okay, let us see the Bhashyam. शास्त्र समाप्तौ परमार्थ तत्व स्तुत्यर्थम namaskar uchyate. So Shastra here, in the ending of the Shastra, this is a Shastra. Can anybody tell me the definition of Shastra? I'll be very happy if somebody tells me the definition of Shastra. I had given you all. Shastra had also given, I had given the definition of Prakaran Grantha also. And one day I'll see all your definition books. I want to. हाँ.
शासन मात्र कुछ
Acha, if you tell me just what does Shastra do?
आत्यंतिक दुख निवृत्ति करते हैं और आत्यंतिक दुख निवृत्ति करके पारमार्थिक प्राप्ति करते हैं.
That is the prayojan. Is the prayojan. The definition. ऐसे कैसे हो गया? प्रयोजनैक उपनिबद्धम शास्त्रम, जो एक ही विषय को जो बता रहा है। प्रयोजन एक उपनिबद्धम, बहुत सारे विषय है हमारे पास। कैन एनीबडी टेल मी द नंबर ऑफ विषय? वेयर डज इट स्टार्ट? So this Shastra, what it does, it takes either one or two things from those Vishay and it describes.
9
हम्म
9 9।
हाँ, कौन कौन से हैं बताइए। स्टार्ट करिए। अधिकारी,
अधिकारी,
गुरोपसक्ति। Once he
बीच में
becomes once he becomes an adhikari, he will go to the guru. Guropasakti. After reaching to the guru, what will he do? He will listen. So what will he listen? तत्पद, ये थर्ड हो गया। त्वमपद, फोर्थ हो
चौथी,
गया। ऐक्यम,
एक
फिफ्थ हो गया। देन सुनने के बाद में उसकी शंका आएगी, तो शंका, विरोध, सिक्स हो गया। सेवन परिहार, एट हो गया। एंड देन मोक्ष। साधन भी है और मोक्ष भी है, दोनों ही, साधन एंड मोक्ष, ये सारे विषय। सो व्हाट डज शास्त्र डू? शास्त्र उपनिबद्ध, प्रयोजन एक उपनिबद्धम शास्त्र। Amongst all these, the Shastra will take either one or two of these, any of the subjects, and it will describe it. So here, but this is not, I mean, if you remember, this is a Prakaran Granth. This was Prakaran Granth. I'm not going to tell you the definition of Prakaran Granth. I had already told. Please revise all those things. So Shastra Samapto, here in the ending of this Shastra, Paramartha Tattva Stutyartha Namaskara Uchyate. It is to praise the Paramartha Tattva. It is, this shloka is to praise the Paramartha Tattva. This Namaskar is said. Durdarsham. Now he's taken the first word. One vision, one attention should be on the Mula and the other should be on the Bhashyam. So Durdarsham is from the Moolam. Durdarsham Dukkhena Darshanam Asya, which is very difficult to know, which is known with difficulty. Why? Because our attention is with on the gross always, difficult to know, as capacity to give attention to the truth is not there. Our mind is very dissipated, our mind is distracted into the world. So it does not become very subtle. Continuously, it will go out to the external world only. My mind is thrown out on the objects. So it does not shift its attention to the subtler aspect, as I told you just now. That is why it is Durdarsham. Remember one shlok from Gita, where Arjun says, I think it is in sixth shlok, sixth chapter, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna, Ramathi balavadridam. He is asking Bhagwan. Tasyanu, what is it after that? Chanchalam hi mana Krishna, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna. I only forgot what was it. Chanchalam bal paramathi balavadridam tasyaham nigraham manne vayur iva sudushkaram. Tasya aham nigraham manne. I think that I don't know the number. See the number and tell me. Tasyaham nigraham manne. I feel that to control that is more difficult than controlling the air also. Vayu. Vayor iva sudushkaram. So it is like that. But one who tries, he will only find it out that it is really difficult to control the mind. One who is completely happy-go-lucky, carefree, does not mind anything, he is going with the flow, then he won't understand what we are talking about. So asti nasti iti chatushkoti varjitatvat durveyagya ityarthaha. So because of this Chatushkoti, now you remember Asti, Nasti, Asti, Asti, Nasti, Asti, Nasti, all those things. So there were 4 categories. So it is devoid of all. Chatushkoti Varjitatvat. So somebody, all these koti, all these categories were describing it as something, some object. But when we do not describe it, when it is beyond the perception of our sense organs, how will we describe it? That is the Durdarsham, that is the Durvigyeyam ityarthaha. It is very difficult to understand. People won't understand it. Atah eva ati gambhiram dushpravesham, and therefore it is very difficult to enter. See, ati gambhiram has been taken. Eva ati gambhiram, it is very difficult to enter. Dushpravesham, dushpravesham mahasamudravat akrit pragyehi. Mahasamudravat, like the vast ocean. It is very difficult to enter the vast ocean. Where will the waves take you? You don't know. So it is better to keep away. Why? Because we don't know. First and foremost, we don't know how to swim. And the most people who drown are the swimmers only. Because those who don't know how to swim, they are away from the. Because you don't know where the wave will take you, where it will take you, how it will drown you. Don't know. So how vast it is. So Mahasamudravat. It is like the ocean. And akrita pragyehi. Akrita pragyehi means what? The pragya which is akrita, uncultured pragya, uncultured mind. It finds difficult to fathom because of the vast ocean. It is like the vast ocean of the sansar. So it is very difficult to understand like that what it is. So uncultured minds means what? He's identified to the Anatma thought, Anatma thing, Sansar. It is very fast and very vast also. Fast also and vast also. So Anatma thoughts is more powerful than this Ajam thought, than Samyam thought. All these thoughts are very powerful. My Kartritva Buddhi is more stronger than the thought that I am a Karta. My body buddhi is more strong than I am unborn. Isn't it? My identification with the mind, I am Sukhi or Dukhi, is more pervasive or more stronger than a Mani Bhav. My notions are very, very strong. My notions are very, very real to me. And I don't think that I am Adi Buddha, like the word here had come, Adi Buddha. I don't think so about myself. So these anatma thoughts are so powerful. And that is why it is said, it is like Mahasamudravat akrita pragyehi. Akrita pragyehi. Okay. So these are the things here. So he is saying ajam. Next word is ajam. Ajam, samyam. Now, if you say ajam, ajam means what? That you don't have a birth. Means what? You don't have a cause. See how the repercussions are. You don't have a cause. So it is fine. I don't have a cause. So there is no cause possible for me to get birth. Okay, fine. So I am only one. There cannot be second. So mind, body, etc., whatever I think, it is not existing at all. So only one I only is there. As there is no modification, all these things are what? These are our karya. These are our modifications. So these modifications of body, mind, intellect, whatever, all these are not there at all. Why? Because I am unborn. I cannot be born. So as there cannot be anything born, only one thing is there, which is unborn. So now, from that unborn, nothing can come out because only one is there. So whatever sansar we see, all these are anatma only, so nothing is born. See how it is going slowly. The ajam is a very deep word. We need to think like that, and we have thought throughout the process. So whenever we think about ajam, we close our eyes all these thoughts should appear. So there is only one unborn. So that one unborn, from that one unborn, this world, how can it come? It cannot come at all. Though I am seeing it, it is not there. It is seen in its absence. The whole world is not there at all. So world is also unreal. So if world is also unreal, I'm seeing the world. It is just what? It is just a vritti. It is just the spandanam of the mind, manaspandanam. Remember all these things we have seen. We have to connect it. We have to think about it. The ajam word here is only a two-lettered word, 2.5 lettered. But it has got such a deep connotation. And from one, we have to go to the other. From the other, we have to go to the third. Like this, the thought flow should be there continuously. Samyam, Visharadam, all these words have been explained profusely many times. Idrik Padam Ananatvam. Idrik Padam Ananatvam means this Idrik Padam, like this Pada, what has been described like Ajam, Samyam, Visharadam, etc. This Padam means what? Padyate iti, that which is attained. It's attained, so used as Padam. Padam, Ananatvam. There is no manyness in that. Like I see the manyness of jivas, like I see the manyness of names and forms, but in that Padam, there is no manyness. So manyness of jeev, manyness of karma, manyness of names and forms, all those are negated here. Ananatvam. Ananatvam. Nanatva varjitam. There is no nana. Nana ji nahi hai wahan pe. Nana ji, Dada ji, koi bhi nahi. So as in dream state, we see my I only as my friend, my foe, my relative, the objects outside. I see everything. Who is that? Myself only. Similarly, in the waking state also, everything is nothing but my own self. My own self only. Nana varjitam buddhva avagamya tad bhutaha santo namaskurma tasmai padaya. So buddhva avagamya tad bhutaha, becoming that aja, tad bhutaha santaha. When I know that, I become that. It is only with this padam only with this Brahma padam only, that once I know, I become. It is not that any object of the world I know and I become that object. It will be so dangerous. See, good that we don't become. I know, I know a bus, I become a bus. Then I have to carry people. Imagine. So in this way here, I know the Brahma and I become Brahma. Tad bhuta santaha namaspurmaha tasmai padaya. I offer my namaskar to that pada. Becoming that aja, I offer my namaskar to that pada. So beautiful. Avyavaharyam api. How can you offer namaskar to Brahma pada? Because it does not have any naam, roop, nothing. So how can you? Because like we don't make bhajans on this Brahma. We make bhajans on the Saguna Swarup of Bhagwan. So that's why it is written here. Avyavharam api. Although it is not known by any vyavhar, avyavharam api. Vyavhara gocharatam apadya. By Maya as if it is gochar. By Maya as if it is gochar apadya. Yatha balam yatha shakti ityatha. Yatha balam is the last word. He's saying yatha balam means yatha shakti. As per my capacity, as per my knowledge, I am offering my namaskar to that Brahma pada. So here, this 100th shlok has been finished. Now we will see the last three Mangalacharan shloka. 3 shlokas have been taken in the end. Mangalacharan. Shlok number 1 says about the Brahma Tattva Mangalacharan. Brahma Tattva Mangalacharan. Second shlok says Param Guru, that is Gaurapadacharya Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan of Param Guru Gaurapadacharya. And third shlok is for his own Guru, Govind Padacharya, Mangalacharan. So first is for Brahma Padam, second is for Karikakar, that is his Param Guru Gaurapadacharya, and his own Guru, third shlok, Govind Padacharya. Let us read page number 296. अजमपि जनियोगं प्रापदैश्वर्योगात् अगति च गतिमत्तां प्रापदेकं यनेकं विविधविषयधर्म ग्राहिमुग्धे क्षणानां प्रणतभयविहन्तृ ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि अजमपि जनियोगं प्रापदैश्वर्ययोगात् अगति च गतिमत्तां प्रापदेकं यनेकं विविधविषयधर्म ग्राहिमुग्धे क्षणानां प्रणतभयविहन्तृ ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि. Brahma yatannatosmi. We'll start from here. I offer my namaskar to that Brahma. Here Brahma is in Dvivachan. To that Brahma. It goes like Brahma, Brahmani, Brahmani, Brahma, Brahmani, Brahmani. So I offer that namaskar. I offer my namaskar to that Brahma. Which Brahma? Pranata Bhaya Vihantru. Pranata Bhaya Vihantru. Pranata Bhaya Vihantru means what? He destroys one who destroys the fear. One who Pranata Bhaya Vihantru. One who destroys the fear of the one who is doing the namaskar. Who does namaskar, he destroys the fear of that person. Okay. Pranata Bhaivi Hantri Brahmaya Tannatosmi. Okay. Now let us come to the first line. Ajam api jani yogam prapat aishwarya yogat. So ajam api, you know this word very well. It is unborn. Ajam api jani yogam prapat. Though it is unborn, but still it attained birth. Though it is unborn, jani yogam prapat. That comma is not required actually. Prapat means what? Prap dhatu is there. So prapat. So he, see the tika in between. Tika from bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth line. On page number 296. See. Yadyapi janmadi sarva vikriya shunyam. Did you get everybody? Page 296. The tika in between. From bottom sixth line. 1, 2, 3, 5th line. Yadyapi janmadi sarva vikriya shunyam vastutah brahma कूटस्थम आस्थीयते तथापि तद ऐश्वर्येण तदीय शक्त्यात्मकेन अनिर्वाच्य ज्ञान वैभवेन योगाद आकाशादि कार्यात्मना जन्म संबंधम प्राप्य जगतो निदानम इति व्यपदेश भाग भवति. So yadyapi, though it is unborn, still janmadi sarvikriya shunya, he has taken birth because of Maya. Because it is what? Ajam, it is what? Ajam, ajyamano brihda bahudha vijayate. So it is ajayamano bahudha vijayate. Remember this shlok? So this also kutasam asthiya tathapi tad aishwaryena tadiya shaktyatmaka. Through that Maya, it is appearing as many. So that is why here it is written Jani Yogam. Because it is taking birth, it is attaining the birth, though it is not having birth at all. You see, there are many types of namaskar. Namaskar means what? I am very happy to be at your feet. I'm very, very happy to become small at your feet. This is called namaskar. So there are many types of namaskar. So there is Sharirik Namaskar. There is Sharirik Namaskar means what? Bhautik Namaskar. Then there is Mansik Namaskar. Whatever you say, I will do. This is called Mansik Namaskar. Then there is Bodhik Namaskar. I surrender my notions to you. Whenever there is a clash between your notion and my notion, I drop my notion and your notion wins. This is called Bodhik Namaskar. Then Tatvik Namaskar. What is Tatvik Namaskar? Tatvik Namaskar is dropping my Aham Vritti in consciousness. That is called Tatvik Namaskar. So this here he is doing what he is doing this Tatvik Namaskar here. So how many Namaskars are there? Sharirik Namaskar, Mansik Namaskar, Bodhik Namaskar, Tatvik Namaskar. Sharirik, Mansik, Bodhik and Tatvik. So our life should be full of Namaskar only. Should be a song of Namaskar only. Bhagavad, you see many texts, Bhagavad, you see Ramcharitmanas, you see Ramayan, everything, everywhere it is full of Namaskar. Don't keep my life for myself now. Why? I'm using it for for you. So this is what here he is saying, that I offer my namaskar to that ajam api jani yogam prapat, that Brahma that does not have any birth, but still it takes birth. Aishwari Yogat. Aishwari Yogat means what? Maya Yogat. Maya Yogat or Agyan Yogat. Maya Yogat or Agyan Yogat. Then Agati cha gati mattam prapadekam hyanekam. It does not have any movement. Agati. It does not have any movement. Anejadekam manaso javiyat. So like that. So it does not have any movement in that. But agatim cha gati mattam, but appearing with movement. Continuously it is appearing with a lot of movement. Means what? There is a destination to be attained. We all have to go there. Sadhak, sadhya, sadhan. All this triputi is there. Everything, where is everything going on? In that Brahma only. As a seeker, I have something to be sought. I have some goal there. I have to go to some destinations. Everything is with a movement here. So this is called agaticha gati mattam. Even though it is without any movement, still it is appearing with movement. Prapad. Ekam hi anekam. It is ekam, but although it is one, but still appearing as so many. It is appearing as so many. Hi anekam. Vividha vishaya dharma. Vividha vishaya dharma. Grahi mugdhe kshananam. So Mugdhe Kshananam. Mugdhe Kshananam means what? Who are Mugdha. Ikshananam means who have vision, who have deluded vision. Mugdha Ikshananam, who have deluded vision. Where are they deluded? Vividha Vishaya Dharma Grahi. They are deluded in the tendency to create the perceiver perceived differences as we create in the dream. So similarly, he is creating in the waking state also. Vividha Vishay Grahi. He is continuously taking the Vishay. He leaves one Vishay, he takes another Vishay. Again, he leaves and then he takes. Vishay Dharma Grahi. Mugdhekshananam. Because he is deluded with all those perceiver perceived differences. He's taking all those Vishay Dharma. And therefore is completely deluded. So this is what he is saying here. And Pranata Bhaya Vihantra, one who offers the namaskar to that Brahma also will take away all its fear, destroyer of fear. Pranata Bhaya Vihantra. He destroys the fear of the one who is doing namaskar. Brahma Yattan Natosmi. Okay, I hope this is clear. See again. Ajamapi jani yogam prapadeshwarya yogat गति च गतिमत्तां प्रापदेकं ह्यनेकं विविध विषय धर्म ग्राहि मुग्धीक्षणाना प्रणत भय विहंतृ ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि. This was our first shloka. Now let us come to the second shloka. Now second shloka, as I told you, he is offering his namaskar to Gaudapadacharya ji. Gaudapadacharya ji is his Param Guru, his Guru's Guru. So again see the second, okay, let me read it first. प्रज्ञा वैशाख वेद क्षुभित जल निधेर वेद नाम्नोन्तरस्थम भूतान्यालोक्य मग्नान्य विरत जनन ग्राह घोरे समुद्रे कारुण्याद् उद्धारामृतमिदम् अमरैर्दुर्लभं भूतहेतो यस्तं पूज्याभिपूज्यं परमगुरुममुं पादपादैर्नतोऽस्मि. Again. प्रज्ञा वैशाखवेद क्षुभितजलनिधेर् वेदनाम्नोऽन्तरस्थं भूतान्यालोक्य मग्नान्यविरतजनन ग्राहघोरे समुद्रे कारुण्यादुद्धधारामृतमिदममरैर्दुर्लभं भूतहेतोः यस्तं पूज्याभिपूज्यं परमगुरुममुं पादपातैर्नतोऽस्मि. So पादपातैर्नतोऽस्मि, to him by doing Sashtang Pranam. Padataiर्नतोऽस्मि means I am doing Sashtang Pranam. Sashtang Pranam means what? Ashtanga should touch the ground. Dorbhyam, Padbhyam cha, Janubhyam, Ursa, Shirsa, Drisha, Vajrasa, Manasa, Chaiva, Pranamo Ashtanga Uchyate. This is the definition of Ashtanga, Sashtanga Pranam. Dorbhyam, Padbhyam cha, Janubhyam, Ursa, Shirsa, Drisha. Padbhyam, Dorbhyam, hands. Padbhyam, you will count. Janubhyam, all 2, 2, 2. Janubhyam, so you take it 1, 1, 1 only. Ursa, Shirsa, Drisha. 3, 4, 5, 6. Manasa, Vachasa, Chaiva. 7 and 8. Ashtanga. Pranamo Ashtanga Uchyate. So Padbhyam, Dorbhyam, Ursa, Shirsa, Drisha, Vachasa, Vajasa, Manasa, Vachasa, Chaiva, Pranamo Ashtanga Uchyate. So he is doing Padataiर्नतोऽस्मि. To whom? Param Gurum. To Gaudapadacharya ji. Amum. He is very close. Amum is for close. To him, to his Param Guru, he is doing Sashtang Pranam. Okay. So after that, Yastam Pujya Bhi Pujyam. Among the wise also, wise people also, he is, among the most worshipped people also, he is the most worshipable. Pujya Bhi Pujyam. Amongst the worshipable also, he is the most worshipable. Pujya Bhi Pujyam Yastam Param Gurum Amum Padataiर्नतोऽस्मि. I am offering my Sashtang Pranam. Why are you offering your pranam? See the above line, third line. Karunyat uddadharamritamidam. Due to his compassion. Acha, we will see from the back. Bhoot hetoho. For the bhoot, for the beings, for the to help the beings. Durlabham. The Durlabh Gyan, the Amaraihi Durlabham. That is difficult for the Devtas also, that Gyan for the beings. What has he done? Karunyat uddadharamritam idam. Due to his compassion, a lot of compassion, he brought out the nectar of knowledge. Again, see. भूत हेतो दुर्लभम अमरैहि दुर्लभम भूत हेतो हो कारुण्याद उद्धधारा अमृतम idam. This will go like that. So bhoot hetu, for the hetu of the bhoot, for the good, for the betterment of the bhoot or the beings. What has he done? He has brought out the uddadhara amritam idam. He has brought out the nectar of knowledge. Through what? Through compassion, due to compassion. Karunyad. How is that knowledge? It is amaraihi durlabham. It is difficult for the devtas also to get this. Is it clear? Now come to the first line. Pragya, and how is this knowledge? Pragya Vaishak Vedak Shubhita Jala Nidhehe. Ved Namno Antarastham. Pragya Vaishak Veda, of that intellect. Vaishak Veda. This is the Mathani, the Charnar. Veda Shubhita Jala Nidhehe. Shubhita Jala Nidhehe. So Ved here means it. Ved means throw, threw it, Shubhita Jala. It churned, Shubhita Jala Nidhehe, the ocean of the Vedas. Jala Nidhehe, which ocean? Vedas. Veda Namno Antarastham, which was inside. He churned it with the Mathani of the intellect. Pragya Vaishaka Veda, Shubhita Jala Nidhe, Veda Namno Antarastham, in the Antastha, in the mind. Go from the back, Antarastham, which is inside. Always, these are all samas. So we have to study samas from behind. Last word is antarastham. So antarastham is what? Which was inside. What is that? Veda namnaha. The Vedas are inside. What is this Veda? Jalanidhe, as if it is the ocean of Vedas. Huge Vedas, huge ocean is there. And what does he do? He Shubhita Jalanidhe. He churns it. Churns it with what? He churns it with Veda, with the Mathani. From where did he get this Mathani churner? It is Pragya Vaishaka Veda. It is through his intellect. Through his intellect, like we all got bored so much, he was talking about the same things. So of intellect, Mathani, he churned the ocean of the Veda inside our mind for was for Bhutani Alokya. Bhutani Alokya. Why did he do this? Because he saw the people, seeing the people. Bhutani here is Dvivachan again. Bhutani Alokya, having seen the people. Magnani, they are drowned. They drowned into what? Avirata Janana Graha Ghore Samudre. In the Sansar Sagar, which is full of crocodiles. Graha Ghore, crocodiles of birth and death. It is full of that. So through compassion, and that is why Karunya Duddhadhara Amritamidam Amarer Durlabham Bhutahe. So that is why due to compassion, he has given us that knowledge. He has brought out that knowledge, which is very difficult for the Devtas also to get it. So I see once again. Pada Pate Natosmi Param Guru Mamum. I offer my namaskar to that Param Guru who is Pujya Pugyam, who is most worshipped amongst the worshipable also, and who brought out that knowledge due to his compassion. Which knowledge? That knowledge which is difficult for the Devtas also to get. So for the betterment of the beings, because they are drowned into the sansar of sagar, where there are crocodiles of birth, death, sorrow, joys, all these are continuously after him. So how has he brought it out? Through the Pragya Vaishaka Veda. Through his intellect, he has brought it out by churning the ocean of the Veda that is inside our minds only. This is what has been said here. Now let us come to the last one, last Mangalacharan. I will read it. Yat pragyalokabhasa pratihatimagam svantamohandakaro majjonmajjaccha ghore yasakridupajano danvatitrasanemi yatpadavaश्रितानां श्रुतिशमविनय प्राप्तिरग्र्याय मोघा तत्पादौ पावनीयौ भवभयविनुदौ सर्वभावे नमस्ये. Again, yat pragyalokabhasa pratihatimagam प्रतिहतिमगत स्वान्तमोहान्तकारः मज्जोन्मज्जच्च घोरे ह्यसकृदुपजनोदन्वतित्रासने मे यत्पादावाश्रितानां श्रुतिशमविनय प्राप्तिरग्र्यायमोघा तत्पादौ पावनीयो भवभयविनुदौ सर्वभावै नमस्ये। इति श्री गोविंद भगवत पूज्य पाद शिष्यस्य परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यस्य श्री शंकर भगवतः कृतौ गौडपादीयागम शास्त्र विवरणे अलात शांत्याख्यम चतुर्थ प्रकरणं समाप्तम्। Om Tat Sat. So now in this, he is offering his pranam to his own guru. Our gurus are very dear to us, isn't it? Have directly given us the knowledge. So he can't leave him. Govind Padacharya ji, he is offering his namaskar to him. Sarva Bhave Namaste. Last word. Sarva, I offer my namaskar with all my. See now, in the beginning, it was only the Tatvik Namaskar. But here, Sarva Bhave Namaste. He is offering all. Sharirik, that is Bhautik, Manasik, then Bauddhik, Tatvik, all the Namaskars he is offering. See how his bhav is for his Guru. So, Bhava Bhaya Vinudau. Vinudau means cutter. Bhava Bhaya, the remover of fear of sansar. Here, Nud Dhatu is there. Nud means to cut. So, cut. Who is the cutter of the fear of sansar? Who is the remover of the fear of sansar? Sarva Bhavai Namasye. I am offering my namaskar to him. Tat Padav. Where am I offering? Tat Padav. Pavaniyo. These are all dual cases because 2 feet. So Tat Padav, at his feet, that are Pavan, very, very pure. See, pure is different. Pavaniyo. Purifying. Pure is different and purifying is different. Pure is something that is pure. But purifying is something, if you touch it, you will also become pure. Like Ganges is purifying. It is pure also and it is purifying also. So here he is saying that his feet, my Guru's feet, is Pavaniyo. When I touch, I also become pure. So beautiful. Tat Padav Pavaniyo, very purifying. And Bhava Bhai Vinudau Sarva Bhavai Namaste. So this last line is clear. Yat padavashritanam Shruti Shama Vinaya Praptiragryahya Mogha. So those who have taken Yat Padav Ashritanam, those who have taken the refuge in his feet, those who have taken refuge, like refuge in his feet means what? Like a patient completely surrenders to the doctor on the operation table. He does not have his own, they operate me like that, or they don't give me this injection. Oh, do it fast. Oh, don't touch my that intestine. Don't, please, don't touch that. He won't say anything like that. Whatever, he is completely surrendered, do whatever. Similarly, a Shishya should also completely surrender to his Guru. Shishya se ham shadi mam tam prapanna. You do whatever. You have seen my mind. You have seen various aspects of my mind. Just remove all those things, the negative things. So in this way here, yet Padav Ashritanam, he was taken refuge in his feet. Shruti Shama Vinaya Prapti Ragrya. Ya Mogha. Now we have to take the help of Tika. Tika won't leave us. So you please come to the bottom from top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth line from top on the page 299, last page. You see in the Tika, the middle portion. Yesham Gurunam Padadvayam Ashritanam. Got it? Yesham Gurunam. Did you all get? Last page 299. Fifth line of the Tika. Tika is the middle portion. Yesham Guruna Padadvayam Ashritanam. One who has taken the ashray of those pada, of those feet of the Guru. Ashita Anesham api Shishyanam Tad Tadiya Shushrusha Pranay Manisha Jusham Shruti Manana Nididhyasana Sahakritam Shravana Jnanam. So he is describing what is the Shruti. So Shruti means what? Shruti means he is doing Shravanam. He is doing Shravanam. See here, Shravana Jnanam. How is he doing it? One who has Shishyanam Tadiya Shushusham, one who has surrendered to his Guru completely, who likes to do seva. Tadiya Shushusha Pranayi. This is such a beautiful word. Pranayi means loves. What? To do seva. Shushusha Pranayi. He loves to do his seva. And what is it? Manisha Jusham. Manisha Jusham, please see that the tippani in the bottom, 6 number tippani, there is written 6 number. Manisha Jusham means what? Manisha Vatam Ityarthaha, who is endowed with the intellect also. He is not leaving his intellect. Otherwise, how to do seva also we should know. Otherwise, we'll do anyhow we want. If somebody he's asking us something, Guru is asking us something, and we are saying, no, 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 I will write to you and give. Why? Because I am in Mon sadhana. This should not be the case. There should be some intellect while we are serving also. So, Manisha Jusham, Shruti Manana Nidhi Dhyasana Sahakritam. So, he is listening also, and Shruti Manana Nidhi Dhyasana also he is doing, and he is listening. And otherwise, what will happen? Without Manana, without Nidhyasana, that won't be fruitful. Nidhyasam Sahakritam Shravana Jnanam. So that Shravana Jnana Shruti here means that he is doing seva also. He is doing seva with his intellect also, with wisdom, and he is listening also. He is doing manan and nididhyasana also. Without all these, the Gyan won't be completed. Shravana Jnanam. Then next word, Shamaya Vinaya Prapti in the Moolam. Shamaya Vinaya Prapti. So here he is saying, come down again. Next in the Tika, Shamaha means what? Shantir Indriya Parati. So he is withdrawn from his senses, from his sense organs. Because naturally, one who lives with the teacher, when we were in our Gurukul, when we were studying Vedanta, at that time, living with the teacher, all our senses were also controlled. Not going out, not listening to, not reading the newspaper, no TV, nothing. So everything was controlled, no phone. So Indriya Parati. And Vinaya means what? Vinaya avanati naudhatyam tesham praptiragya shrestha pratishtita siddhyati. My God. He's saying that he is bowing down. Vinaya avanati. Avanati means to bow down. Avanati. How? Avanati anaudhatyam tesham. Not having arrogance at all. Not having arrogance at all, and he's bowing down from his head, he's bowing down. Praptir Agriya Sheshtha. See, there are many types of pranams also. Na? Somebody will just, through his vachik thing only, through his words only say, Pai Lagu Maharaji, Pai Lagu. That is vachik pranam. He's not doing pranam. Some people will say Pai Lagu and they will touch the feet also. So that is another kind of pranam. Some people will bend down from the waist like this. So that is another type of. But here he is saying that he has to touch his head down. Vinaya avanati ranodhatyam. Not having arrogance, he will bow down his feet, bow down his head to the feet of the Guru. Prapti agriya shrestha pratishtita siddhyati. Then it will become agriya. See, prapti agriya, the word from the Mula. Prapti agriya means shrestha. It will become shrestha. He will have shrestha knowledge. Pratishtita siddhyati. It bears the fruit then. With humility, when he does pranam, that will bear fruit at that time. Which is Yamogha. Yamogha means what? Which will definitely bear fruit. He amogha, it will bear fruit. Why? Because he is surrendered to his Guru completely. Now let us come to the first line. Yat pragya lok bhasa pratihatim agamat swant mohandakaro. By yat pragya loka bhasa, by the light of whose knowledge. Yes, yat means yes. By the light of whose knowledge, Pratihatim, that went away. Pratihatim means that stopped or gone. Pratihatim, Agamat Swant Mohandakaro, the darkness of my ignorance, Swantakaro is in my heart, it went away. The darkness in my heart went away. By what? By the light of the knowledge of my Guru. Next line. Majjon Majjacha. Majja means drown. Unmajja means coming up. Majja Unmajja. Majja Unmajja. Drowning and coming up. Like you drop something. You have dropped some cucumber or some pumpkin in the water. It has gone down, again it comes up. Gone down and up like that. Drowning and coming up. Majja Unmajjacha. Ghore. He asakrit. Asakrit means many times. Sakrit means once. Asakrit means many times. Ghore means in ghor sansar. In the ghor sansar, many times. Upajana jana udanvati trasane me. Udanvat means ocean. Udanvati means in the ocean. Seventh case. Udanvat means ocean. In the ocean of sansar, I was full of fear. So he saved me because I was going down and coming up, going down, coming up. How many times? Asakrit, many times. I have gone and I've come out. Ghore Udanvati Trasane me. Ghor, in the ghor sansar of this ocean of sansar, I have been very, very fearful. So I was full of fear, so he saved me. Okay, so this is the meaning. Let us see once again. I offer my namaskar sarva bhavai namaste. I'm offering my namaskar with all my bhav. To whom? To those 2 feet of my Param Guru, which are purifying. How is it purifying? Because it removes the fear. Bhava bhaya vinudau. It is removing the fear of the sansar. And how is it? How do I get to go close to him? Yad padav ashritanam shruti shama vinaya praptiragryah moga. Those who have taken refuge in his feet. Taken refuge in his feet means what? How to take refuge in his feet? By doing shruti shravana, by doing shravana. And how to do shravana? By that Anandgiri Tika helped us there. Shravana means to do shushrusha, to do shravan, to do manan, to do nididhyasan. Only then it will bear fruit. With what? With shama and vinay. With a lot of control of mind and with humility. Praptir agrya ya mogha. Then you become the best student and this fruit, it will bear fruit. Definitely it will bear fruit, ya mogha. And yat pragya lok bhasa pratihati magamat swanta mohandakaro. By the light of whose knowledge, my darkness of my mind that completely went away in my heart. I was drowning, Majjun Majja, I was drowning in the ghor sansar. And once or twice, no, so many times I was drowning and he took me out of that fear of the sansar. So I offer my namaskar to my own Guru. So here we finish it. We will read the here 299 page number. We'll read the Tikakar's ending also. Iti Srimad Paramhamsa Parivrajakacarya Yatindra Kulatilaka Kailas Pithadhishwara Mahamandaleshwara Swami Vidyanandagiri Virachita Mandukya Karika Shankar Bhashyasya Vidyanandi Mitakshara Samapta Shri Shankara Priyatam. The next page, please see. इति श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्री शुद्धानंद पूज्य पाद शिष्य भगवदानंद ज्ञान विरचितायां गौड़पादीय भाष्य टीकायामलात शांत्याख्यम चतुर्थम प्रकरणम ओम तत्सत. And in the last समाप्ते यम आनंदगिरी कृत टीका संवलित शांकर भाष्य समेत स गौड़पादीय कारिका अर्थ अथर्व अथर्ववेदीय मांडूक्योपनिषत् Om Tat Sat. So here we complete this. I will take another half an hour class maybe tomorrow. So we can finish it with a revision of the summary. Yeah, half an hour. Then you all can continue with the revision. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.